Okay, so that's our mod making part of the stream. And last weekend I started working on remaking all the normal vehicles because I wanted to change how police vehicles are handled, mainly to support simple light bars, how they work. So the way they need police vehicles to be set up is to just use default model and then have light bar as a separate part on top instead of it being like integrated into the vehicle itself. So I reworked the entirety of normals file. I then set up scripts here to be split, like we have separate models for front doors, separate rear doors, sedan, wagon, hearse, limo, shared hood model. So all the models are now in this folder here. Now we have some shared templates. For example, that is like sedan variant for rear doors. That's rear seats for sedan, hearse, or limo. Like that is shared by all vehicles, so that's fine. And now we need to just continue making those scripts and assemble all the vehicles. So rear doors for sedan, that's the same as this file, I guess. No, it's rear seats, rear doors sedan. That's rear doors sedan. Those are just no random variants, so let's take them and shove them here. Control V. So we have no, we don't need models to be here. We just want this template to be here. Normal rear doors sedan windows. We have sedan that uses windows, and we have sedan NR that also uses windows. So yeah, that's excessive. We already have that. So that's no random variant. So that file we can now move to bin, that file as well. Now we have wagon doors, rear doors. So let's copy this file, rename rear doors of wagon. And let's just change all mentions of sedan for wagon. So let's replace that, replace that. Okay. Now those model names here, they should be taken out of rear doors wagon here, which is door rear left wagon, rear right wagon. So we have door rear left wagon, door rear right wagon, and windows. Windows are also different. We have, but that's an R, that's window rear left. That's window rear right. Okay. And now rear left, no random. And rear right, no random. So those templates are now done. All good. let's include in those rear door templates, not just do we want this to be, yeah, let's do that. Here into Windows, let's include this rear seats template. So that's one. Copy, save, close. Rear doors wagon, once again into Windows subtemplate. Use the same sedan seats. That's fine. And now that we have that covered, oh, where did we jump? Shared, let's drop that. Oh, no, don't drop that. We need to move just that in here. That's what we have to do, save. And rename limo txt. So once again, in all those template names, let's rename it with a limo. Oh, sorry for those notification sounds. I forgot to mute them. I believe, yeah, that should be better now. Okay, so replace wagon with a limo, wagon with a limo. And if we check those rear doors, that PZK normal door left limo, door rear right limo, door rear right limo. Now no random rear left limo is here. No random rear right limo, door is that one. And now Windows, window rear left limo is that. Window rear right limo goes that. Okay, save. And that's all good. Final one, copy paste, rename you into a hearse. Okay. So change all mentions of limo into a hearse. So replace. Okay. So we changed windows, we changed those doors, and template names too. Except that template name. That's a problem. So your seats are template is named that. Save, and that template name should be also named hearse. Hearse and R. Okay. Similarly with limo, we want that template to be named from here. Limo. And we want that to be named limo. Save. Okay. And wagon, that one is fine, but that should be a wagon. Like so. Okay, we have front doors, we have, do we have front doors? Oh, shared. So that goes battery, interior, front windows, front doors, engine door, and no random variant of that. Okay. Now, what about our trunks? Well, we have this default trunk sedan, we have a trunk sedan Helen, trunk sedan Highlander, trunk sedan TWD, and we have some trunks for wagons. We have trunk for limo, a lot of them actually, and trunk for hearse. So that series, we have a model name, Sedan Series A. Is it still called this way? Let's start up Blender. Okay, file, open recent, PZK normal. So here we have vehicle wagon series, vehicle sedan series. Oh, sorry. That way, vehicle sedan series. Okay. Now, lights, yeah, they are series specific. So that should be like template lights front series. Now we have lights for rear series. We have lights here. Okay. And you are using default trunk. So it's not like Helion or Highlander, it's default trunk. Well, let's make this template, vehicle, sedan, let's call it just sedan. We'll move it to a different file a bit later. So we need a trunk door like that. That goes here. Yeah, that's a trunk door that is using our default trunk sedan here. Then you want to, where is that shared? Use that template. We also probably want this rear window. Yeah, let's put it here. Rear windshield is sedan windshield. That's... Do we have modals like that? Rear doors, trunks, windshield. We didn't specify models for our windshields, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's add them in this file. So what kind of windshields, or static windshields do we have? Miscellaneous rear window object. That is for flat. Okay, rear windshield flat. That is vanilla rear windshield. And that's called, I believe, yeah, that's the object name. Well, they don't need no random variants because they are windows. And we can specify that model here. And aside from that, we want rear doors from a wagon. That's not intuitive, but yeah, that's correct. Because those flat rear windshield sedans, they use wagon rear doors. So that should be our template for sedan. That is going to be our template for sedan NR. So let's append that, and no need to append here. So that's good. Can we now fix Series sedan in game? Well, first of all, let's start the game and check how it is broken. So let's play. Hopefully it wouldn't take that long. Is the game starting? It's taking a while. Oh. I am a bit dumb because I forgot to enable debug mode before starting the game, so sorry about that. We'll have to start over. Dash debug, save and restart. Yeah. Still messing this up on occasion. Okay, that loaded way faster. Now let's load which one? That's our vehicle workshop save. Oh, and I probably should change stream details. I forgot to do this between streams. Okay, that and that. Okay, that should be updated now. Okay, here we are. That's a bit broken. That's not broken enough. That is like very broken. And those two, I guess, are just not hooked into animations. Yep, yep. Chevalier Nyala LSU. So what's with that one? Chevalier Nyala Detective. Yeah. So those are some vehicles we want to fix. Do you genuinely miss this light? You do, and that's still incorrect. Huh? So laser LSU, okay. Need to find which model matches those lights here. There is no with this vehicle there are no skins, right? HSV skin. Yeah, that's just one skin, so we can match it exactly. Just need to figure out which one it is. Okay, let's sit on ground. Now let's spawn our series. Spawn vehicle. Series. Vehicle, series, station wagon. No, not station wagon. We want just series. Sedan. Chevalier, series, sedan, spawn. Well, that's, as you can see, one of those broken vehicles we've seen today. And now let's try to fix it. So the way we fix it here, Chevalier series sedan, it needs to use base mesh from this Chevalier series sedan. Hello, Olivia. Glad to see you. How are you doing today? Oh, so that model exists. I guess we just... yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Can you hear me? Yep, I'm doing great. Okay. Yeah, you see, we have several definitions for this model, so we need to only have one. PZK shared sedan flat rear. So what's this file? And should we remove it? I don't think we should remove it in its entirety, but we can remove this model from it at least. That's one. And we have that mention of this model. So yeah, we can drop that too. So now only that has this model definition. I am from Moscow. That is kinda very far from Tennessee. Okay. Lights. Template lights series. Do we have that template definition for lights in multiple places too? Yeah, we do. So let's drop that. And let's drop that. Save and save. Close and close. That's fine. So lights definition. Okay, that's fine. And for our animate doors, that's our template name. Save. So now, after that is saved, we should be able to get all things sorted. Alright, alright. But to see that, we'll have to restart the game. Let's close it and restart it. Okay, and yeah, also one more thing that I want to add to my code base. I'm gonna do this after I'm done here. That's gonna be a bit interesting. Well, not really, I guess. No, I changed my mind. No, do I? Kinda. Okay. Let's continue. Yep, that's just my creative process. Sorry for me being sounding a bit lost. As you can imagine, when you're trying to make something that you have only a rough idea how it's supposed to look, sometimes you change your mind, sometimes you get lost. Just the regular part. So now this series car we just spawned in, it should be a tad better, shouldn't it? Well, it's missing vehicle series, it's missing trunk sedan object, it's vehicle light bar series. Yeah, that's a different complaint. Okay, so something is wrong with this, and it cannot import vehicle series sedan. Okay. So where do you try to import this vehicle series sedan? It's from PZK normal. Cool. Going to Blender. Let's disable that decorated. Let's move it even outside of this collection. Miscellaneous decorations. Okay, so all of that should be imported in one file. And I hope it's not gonna explode this file. So, file, import, export, PZK normal. That's the file we want to export them to. FBX, PZ preset, export. So no animations, just those objects. Let's see what the game says now. Okay, so we have imported that hull. That's great. What about our doors and seats and the rest of stuff? Why is everything missing? Series, part, template, trunk door, template. So trunk door should be visible, right? Because it's hooked in correctly. Well, it's not visible. Even though it kind of exists here. Okay, Blender, no, not Blender, text. This trunk door, this modal, where do we define it? Okay, yeah, once again we have, nah, that's actually fine. We have one and no random. They're supposed to be from normal animated. Okay. So here's static animated. That's not trunks. That's all of those. File, export, FBX, normal, animated. All of that, and export. No such mesh as trunk sedan. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Okay, trunk sedan. That's trying to import it from normal animated. Well, it's supposed to use where's modals, FBX. Shaders, Lua, modals X, normal animated trunk. So that's all of those, like trunk, hers, that should be from trunk. That should be from trunk, that should be from trunk, save, close. Trunk Helion also. Trunk Highlander. Trunk Limo. Yeah, that's okay. Trunk Limo, that's not okay. Trunk Sedan Helion. Trunk Sedan Highlander. Sedan TWD. Sedan. Wagon Grease World. Wagon mayor. Wagon in general. Okay, so here we have animated rear window that goes here, and I believe Grease World also needs this animated here and static here. Cool. That should be all of those. So now if we restart the game, we should see at least trunks appear. Do we have rear windows correctly appearing here? So vehicle angles, let's rotate. So no, we don't have this rear window. Well, pity that. Why is that? Series model windshield rear, normal windshield rear flat. Model, you're taken from PZK model or rear window object. Which does it exist? Rear window object, yeah, it does. So it should be there. Strange. Vehicle, PZK, sedan. Sedan. Template vehicle, that's okay. That has those exclamation marks, that's fine. So I'd be rather upset if that doesn't work. Okay, so we have double definitions here. That's window, that's referencing, that's an R. Yeah, that's okay. And you're using template. That's all fine. And can then the template vehicle part door front rear uses modals, door front rear right, engine door, and template for windows. That should include front windows, seats for the front, and interior and battery. Normal shared front. Oh, comma, that was a violation of syntax. Hopefully that fixes that. Well, let's restart the game and check. Okay. Let's continue loading. Vehicle init default is missing. Okay, so here we have a rear window, we have the trunk that is kind of broken a bit. We have front seats, that is good. We don't have rear seats. And the doors are all over the shop. All as well as the hood. Vehicle angles. So that location for doors can indicate one of two things. We either have a different names for animations or we messed up exporting the armature. So trunk export does seem to work well, I guess. What about animations here? Action editor, do we have like door, front left, closing, and oh, okay, so that's the problem. Our all of those animations, since we renamed bones, they kinda lost. Well, did we rename bones? Front left door bone, yeah, that's correct name. But you see, they kinda don't work. Because they have all those positions, but they don't change. So we have to recreate some animations here. Let's drop that door front left closing. So that's the bone. That should be our closed position. So save that. Now move here. Let's rotate. Save. That's our open position and it gets animated. Door front right, that bone. Let's drop all of that. Save our closed position. Oh, legacy slot here. Let's drop that. Let's open that door. Let's get back to this animation. Okay, that's fine. Close that. Close that. Let's drop that. What is this? A rear left door. So that's this bone. Okay, save. Now we also have this bone, I believe, is one of those that should open here. Like that. Save. And that is the final bone that should get opened for limo. Let's backspace, save. Okay. So those are our open doors. Cool. Next, front right. Select all, drop all. Save. Save. Save, and is this it? No, that one is it. Save and save. So that bone, let's rotate. Save that bone. Rotate and save that bone. Rotate and save. Okay. Those three bones, fine. Now hood. That's with this bone. Let's save your closed position. Move to start frame. And set our open position. Okay. I have a bit of an issue with that. So that bone is just positioned not correctly. So it needs to pivot around those two vertices. So Shift S, cursor to selected. Now that armature, that bone specifically, move to cursor. And now, without further changes, those vertices should stay in place when we open this hood. Cool. Trunk animation is not relevant for our current export, so let's focus on those windows front left. That one. Yeah, let's drop that. Set cursor here. Oh, we can set cursor based on this screen and keep... Oh, there's shared L. Oh, bugger. Okay, never mind then. Move by Z-axis. Move by Y-axis. No, X-axis. pivot on 3D cursor, rotate around y-axis to hide that. Okay, so that's our open position, which is 21. Save, save. Move to starting position, which should be closed. Backspace, backspace, save, save. That's now our animation. Window, front right. Let's drop that whole thing. Let's move cursor here. That bone. That is your closed position. Let's move here. Move Z down. Move Y, no, X. Okay, and rotate around Y. Like so. Save, save. That's our window. Window rear left. Oh, that's gonna be a handful. So first of all, let's focus on this window here. No, not that bone, that, I said that bone. So that's your start position. Now door, hearse rear left, door limo rear left. Those should be gone. Door wagon rear left, or what bone do we have selected, by the way? That's rear window, rear left window bone. Is that the only bone we have? Move a z-axis. Move x-axis. Rotate y-axis. Save, save. That's your open position. Backspace, backspace. Save, save. That's your open, closed position. Here we are on that window, which is rear left. What about wagon rear left? Okay, so that is a bit more problematic. It's a bit longer, so let's rotate around y-axis some more. Oh yeah, and there is a bit of a clipping going on here. So move along y-axis to here. Save. Okay. Our wagon window done. What about this one with this final animation? Yeah, works too. Cool. That's one of the three. Now those windows let's hide. door hers rear left, and window hers rear left. So that is your closed position. Move X. Rotate Y. Okay, that fits. Finally, window limo rear left. Let's go door limo rear left. That bone, that's your closed position. Okay, that's fine. So that whole animation is now done, and we have one last animation to do. So door limo rear left, window limo rear right. So this whole legacy slot go away. Closed position, move to open position. Okay. That's one. Okay, wagon rear right, window wagon rear right. So we remember that wagon windows were like harder to get right. So let's start with those. Oh, once again forgot to frame control, so that's gonna be our end frame. That's gonna be our start frame, and that animation, let's check how it fits this window. I wouldn't guess it fitting well. Door rear right. Well, it's serviceable, I guess. Okay, finally. Hearse rear right. Window hearse rear right. Save our start frame, move to final frame. And save that. Okay. So all those animations done. Let's get this whole collection visible. Save progress. Export FBX. Normal animated. Export FBX. And check what we see in game now. Hello. Game. It was playing music shortly before, but now apparently it decided to crash. Let's collapse it then. Thank you, Task Manager. Okay. Game starting up. So hopefully it will load soon. Okay. Let's see how our work panned out. Hello? And the game, for some reason, decided to crash again. So, is there something wrong with our export? Because it started after we reworked all those animations, didn't it? Let's try to export it again. FBX, normal animations. Only visible objects, all of that. Animation, all scenes, simplify, armature, no leaf bones. Okay. Or is my PC just too tired to work? Well, rather than trying to load this same save file again, I'm gonna probably start a new one with a bit of a sandbox setting, because I don't want nights to be that frequent during stream, so let's do that. So I'm gonna set up a sandbox with like 24-hour days. So, single player, sandbox, next. I probably go for Rosewood. Next. Day length, please, real time. And I think we can do without zombies. So that's gonna be just a random character. Next. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Okay, hello Marcida. Okay. Hello, game. Oh, hi, Jack. You are not late, but we are currently a bit struggling with some vehicle spawns, so I started a new fresh save. Hello? Are we agoraphobic? We are. Well, that heartbeat is gonna be annoying as... Hey... So let's... Player stats... Let's drop that. Okay. Also cheats... Let's go God mode, invisible, and fast move. Let's move around. Once again, I want to move to my favorite location with a drive-in theater. It has a lot of space for vehicles. So, okay, here's the road. Now let's follow that. And that's the theater. Okay, here we are. And the first vehicle I want to spawn would be Cerise. Debug my main spawn vehicle. Cerise sedan. Spawn. Okay, that's much better than it was before. We have hood. We have those doors and windows set up. Those doors are set up, but windows, something went wrong with those. Trunk, yeah, it's locked. Trunk is locked. Let's unlock it, but we've seen it working. Okay, so rear seats, they are missing. Trunk interior is missing. Well, that is fine. Okay. Oh. So what's wrong with trunk? We see engine, and usually that was linked to trunk, but lately I changed it a bit. So now we have, if we switch that off, switch that on, let's hide that. We have this like common, why don't you show? Median point, okay. So that's like one version of a trunk. That's like a limo trunk, sedan. And that, for some reason, decided to just snap off, didn't it? Yeah, that's the windshield we're missing. Huh. Okay. Oh, here it is. Component interior short. That's the one I was looking for, not this vehicle interior short. That's the wrong one. Not sure what it's even doing here. But we have, that is our base interior now, and we need a separate one like this. Sedan, limo, or that is TWD sedan version. those models also need to be defined, right? Right. So, and they are technically part of the trunk, right? So those are trunk models. Sedan, trunk. Let's take this model. Paste here. Normal, trunk, sedan, interior. So that one would not need a shader. That's gonna be static. That's gonna use this scale. You want to be from just normal. And your object name is that interior sedan. Vehicles interior sedan. Okay, that's one. Oh, and we want texture. Yeah. Scripts, normal textured, seat RR. Let's grab that texture. So that is, yeah, and let's grab this static true as well. Okay, so you look like this, sedan interior. So models series. Model interior for this trunk. Let's paste it like that. Copy and paste here too. So that should give us this interior. That would be fine. Now TWD sedan, you need your own version of this interior, right? So like that. And then we need two more for limo and for... what else was there? Oh, just for limo. Okay, so save that, that's all okay. Now, what's wrong with the windshield? What is wrong going on there? Common scripts series. So windshield, oh yeah, windshield is part of this shared, right? Windshield seats, rear, engine door window. Oh, we just don't define the windshield here. Okay. That is a bit of a dumb on my part, but what you gonna do? That's the windshield part. Copy it. Shared window windshield. Modal windshield, vehicle modal, normal windshield. So, okay, that's good. Now, rear doors wagon. That's where those windows need to be defined. Wagon window rear left, or wagon window rear right, wagon. That doesn't sound right. Rear door, wagon, vehicles. Okay. Let's first of all name you like that, because that should be vehicles normal. And now what bones do you use here? Rear left window bone, rear right window bone. Is that correct? Window, wagon, rear left. I believe so, yeah. Rear left window bone. Those are the same bones. Cool. And you're using those doors as parents, that is correct. And we forgot to include those commas here. Okay. So sedan has those same errors here. Wagon. Yeah, that's probably why we don't have rear seats here. Rear doors. Comma. Save. Limo. Okay, sedan we already fixed. Wagon we fixed. Hearse. Limo. Sedan. Shared. Okay, so that all should be fine. Now let's try to restart the game. Sorry. Took a sip of water. Also, please stay hydrated too. That's as important for viewers as it is for streamers. Okay, no such mesh vehicle interior. What? Short. Okay, that's a still remaining problem, but we have our windshield back. We have those rear seats back. So most of this vehicle is now complete. We just have this problem with vehicle interior short. Why are you searching for short? Let's go trunk sedan. Vehicle interior sedan. That's what you should be searching for, aren't you? So series. Okay, so that is why it's no vehicle interior sedan. We have the sedan internals. We have normal internals. Okay. So we don't need those to be here as well, I guess. With this trunk sedan. Okay, I'll figure it out a bit later, but now we have this problem with a detective. Well, it's not that big of a problem. But that detective, it needs to use like the same model rather than this sedan. Well, it needs to be based on this Chevalier series sedan, but rather than using this model here as a replacement, we will by the way, add animations, create animations, clone animation profile model. So if we specify the same model here, that's the problem with my code. We will ignore those lights and template changes, right? Because we need to save it into a different model. Okay. Okay, so here with this clone animation profile and with create animation profile, I want to add this extra bit here. That's right. Pending extra vehicle ID panned. Okay, so you get pended to vehicle ID. Now here, say if we have something extra specified, then let's go and let's just call let's move that function up and call it. Let's put it here. So we want this vehicle ID and extra. Like so. So now we can add some extra bits at the end of those definitions or cloning. And I believe those extras should only apply to one vehicle. Right? Okay. And what do we do here with those banded extras? That's modal. I'm sorry, what? That's modal extras. MID, okay. Okay, so that looks like it would be inheritable then. So it's collating all those extras from all vehicles if they share the same modal mesh then they all get those extras. Okay, we can work with that. We can. Because we don't reference just those modals. If we mention new modal, we count it as new modal then. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, so here. Here we have this file decor that has defined a lot of those modals. And we know that, yeah, we have, for example, this modal for detective. For this series detective, we want to select template, sedan detective. We want you to start with this template. Sedan detective, and now we want a part definition for, I guess, lightbar. This part would be named. Right. And your default model would be this normal detective. So is that how it's supposed to work? Let's go find here Chevalier Series Detective. Chevalier Series Detective, detective template. Where are you defined? Template vehicle, series detective, sounds light bar. That's not a part definition. That is just a functionality. Do you have a part definition for light bar? Engine muffler, heater, passenger template, radio ham, trailer front, passenger compartment. Okay. So you don't have a dedicated part definition for lightbar. Okay. That might give us a bit of an issue. Hi, Jack. Are you here? So how do you handle those lightbars? Because I want to mirror it. So where do I look? Lightbars. Easy repair, simple lightbar expanded. Is that one? So what's the ID? Okay. So you are saying that this definition for the parts is with zarlib. Because that's... I mean, I can mirror it, I guess. Okay. So I believe that that's the scripts we should be looking at. Let's take that one as an example. Part, oh, ATA roof light bar, okay. Category no display, area engine, specified item false, item light bulb, that's okay, set all models visible. Mechanics key. Okay, so I should have that, at least that part here. Chevalier series, part model, yeah, default. It's gonna be, let's call it detective. Let's name this part. All those models are not relevant for now, and at least those properties. Okay. Should I specify that as true? Because I'm not going to rely on default. Yeah, let's try that. Let's specify that as true. Detective, sedan. Apply animations. So, clone animations profile, Chevalier Detective. That's based on this vehicle ID. It uses the same base vehicle model. It uses the same lights, but instead of it using PZK sedan, where is it? It's using this sedan detective. Save. And let's restart the game and check. Okay, so we're still missing that we need to figure out. Though I think I have an idea why it's going on. Debug main spawn vehicle. Let's search for detective. Chevalier series detective. Spawn. Okay. So here we are. That's effectively the same series. But it should have this detective light here. Shouldn't it? Well, it doesn't. Okay, so let's take this Lua create default and apply that here. Set mode all modals visible true. That's one thing. Next, this trunk door, since we have more than one modal, let's also mark it as set all visible true. Okay, so what that does, it properly should initialize this part when the vehicle is created. Not sure if that will help with already spawned detective, but if we remove that one and spawn the next one, that should get it fixed. Okay, that's one. And I guess that's all. So what's gonna be next? Chevalier Sedan Fire. So, let's go that. Let's call this template Sedan light bar. That's gonna be a normal light bar, and the modal is from that decor. That's the normal light bar. But instead of it using this template PZK Sedan, it needs to use this no random, because there are no vehicles that use light bars but don't use this no random. And conversely, we need this modal to be no random. So let's also apply this shader. Save. Okay. So now that Chevalier Fire, it's based on this vehicle. It is using this Chevalier series no random. It uses the same lights. And for template, sedan light bar. That should be it. Save. And now this LSU, mol, KST, all of those should inherit those light bars. So let's check if that works. So close game. Yeah, and I'm kind of sorry for this kind of stalling progress towards new vehicles. I just started by updating my list of all PZK VLC vehicles and ran into those like airport security and university campus security vehicles. And then I had this idea to move light bars to a unified place, and that kind of spiraled from there. So I basically reworked this normal export file to split all those base vehicles. I broke animations in the process, yeah. Sorry. That will happen again. Okay, here's the mouse. Oh, why did I click no? I don't know. But it's not like we're gonna be mowing down zombies. Sorry, forgot to mute the mic again. Okay, that one is still missing. That one appeared. That's good. Yeah, that's locked. Main, spawn vehicle, detective, Chevalier Series detective. What's next? It's gonna be Chevalier Series, well, LSU. That's light bar. It's locked. Can we get a key? This door is broken. Oh. And we cannot move from rear to front in those security vehicles. Well, makes sense. Okay, so that lock is fine. And yeah, trunk is missing here too. Yay. Sedan fire, same deal. Right. Yeah. Oh. There is a generator manual inside of a fire truck. Huh. Interesting note that it can spawn there. Okay, let's give me the key. Let's open, yeah. Trunk space empty. Okay, so what's with those trunks? Model interior. Vehicle sedan internals. Okay, so that's one texture. That's another texture for build 41. File. Those are the only two definitions. And you are not trying to find this short. So where is this vehicle's interior short gets? Oh, that was totally unexpected. Sorry for that. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I'm thinking what's going wrong with those trunks. What about you? Yeah, you're locked. Can we open that? Nope. Can we open at least that? Okay, we can. Get key. Let's clear this area so we know which vehicles are giving us messages. Okay, so I just triggered another export and we got this fresh no such mesh vehicle interior short. Let's try to find this. Let's go all dimensions of interior short, please. That's for hers. Normal short interior internals, normal short internals. Well, that shouldn't be here at all, I'd say. This, hers, PZK Animated, yeah. That also can inherit it just from normal. Now that one is mods 42, compared comp internal short, that's fine. But I want to copy that, paste it here. Hers. Hers. Okay, so we had a lot of copies of this hers that were probably redefining our models. Now, what about this one? No, we're just defining it once and using it twice. That's okay. Defining it once and using it once. That's also okay. Well, that's some mystery we'll have to think about a bit later. Okay, police KST, more police. So all those police ones here, except for this. Chevalier Series Taxi. So it uses this PZK Chevalier Series Taxi base model. Which we once again need to replace with reusing this same model here. False, and that template let's use instead of sedan light bar. Let's move it here, sedan taxi. Taxi. Oh. Yeah. Because for taxi we have some variations of decor. So we have taxi full, we have taxi short, and we have taxi wagon. So let's assume here we want taxi full. Light bar, taxi full. Should I put it as a light bar? I mean, yeah, why not? We might want to then use it as well, use the same approach as no, I will change that. I will change it as a taxi sign part. And those definitions should be fine. So save it here, and that take taxi full here. But before we do that, let's comment this out for now, because I want to double check if it's in fact full. Okay, here we are. Well, positive thing is we got rid of this problem with some message being displayed here, but bad thing, we still have no trunk internals here. Well, I'll do something else then. But I want to spawn vehicle series taxi. No. Chevalier series taxi. No, that's 93 taxi. I want Chevalier sedan taxi. That one. Okay, yeah, that's a full taxi sign. It's not animated now, but we will hook it back into animations. So, what do we want to do about those models here? One thing might be to hook them into this interior part. So let's go model series. Instead of that being part of this trunk part, let's go to the end. Part interior. Model. Trunk. And that's the model. And that way we don't need this set all models visible. Let's copy that. Let's paste it in here and drop all of that. Hopefully that will fix our trunk issues. Now we can sorry, I'm getting a bit of a brain freeze. We can restart the game and check if that works. And also uncomment this taxi, so that's all fine. Good. Start game menu. Nope. Still missing. But at least taxi is now hooked into animations. And it retains this taxi top. Okay, so what's wrong? Vehicle editor. Hello. Did they crash the game? Yeah, I don't think that's how it's supposed to render. Can we go back to vehicle editor? No. Can we exit and re-enter? That was really strange. Okay. Trunk interior. Save. So for police vehicles, that's... and let's call this modal default. Okay, so the game kinda hung up pretty bad. So let's crash it via Steam interface and try to restart. I wonder if it will keep crashing now. Hopefully not. What's going on with vehicles? Okay, parts. Trunk interior. So we don't have this trunk interior. Huh. Problems here. If they were complaining they couldn't find this mesh, they are not looking at this import file. Vehicles interior sedan, vehicles sedan internals, trunk interior default. Okay, do we need those bits here? Ah, no. That's... Please tell me to stop being an idiot. So, that's what I just discovered. That's how it should be. Yeah. So, part interior trunk. Let's set comma here. Let's... Instead of that, let's take that and dump it here. And I think I need to clean up those two templates. Let's go take this template shared. So, rear doors wagon, that's okay. Windshield rear, this windshield interior. It's gonna be pasted here. Sorry. Comma and copy. So trunks, they don't get copied because they depend on a random, no random, and those two can be like shared across those. That's okay. And that should fix this issue, right? Right? Let's restart game and check. So, please. Okay, yeah. Now trunks are properly visible. Across the board, yeah. On service vehicles, like no randoms, and on... Oh, you're locked. So I guess when we had this game glitch, vehicles decided to like soft reset or something. Oh. Oh. That's... I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. Do police vehicles have those walls in between front seats and rear seats? Like, it makes sense for police vehicles to have those. Yeah, everything's still here. But for fire vehicles, that's a bit strange. So that's empty gas can, that's okay. Oh. Okay. I have a crazy idea that I want to explore. So, sorry that, yeah, I'll leave you on the game screen. But I'm gonna go and browse some internet for Project Zomboid reference manuals. Okay, vehicle part, that's not exactly what I wanted. Can we... base vehicle... Class base vehicle. Will info, modal info. What's modal info? Modal script. Do we have... Okay, vehicle part. That's fine. Nope. What can we access skin index? Skin index, yeah, that's an int. Protected skin index. Cool. So, vehicle common law. Where is it? Server? Nope. Client? Nope. Shared. Apply animations. Yeah, I need to reference my vanilla vehicles animated now. Nope, not common. Here. Okay, so that should be in server. Yep. New file. Let's just PZK just lights geometry dot lua. Okay, so that's one. So we need a function. 88 tuning, well, not that. I don't need 88 tuning here. What is our vehicles create default and vehicles init? So that's gonna be that. Okay. Let's copy that. Although I guess we don't need that because we're working with vanilla vehicles, it already exists. So vanilla vehicle create just light geometry. Will not create. Let's put it in init. Just light geometry. Do we have an example of an init? No, we don't, and we'd have to find vanilla code here. Okay. Steam apps, common, project zomboid, media, Lua, server, vehicles. Could be that one. Container access, yeah, that looks this close enough. Create door, create trunk. Oh, that's why create trunk, it uses its own. Create engine, headlights. Create radio ham, create radio uninstall complete, init headlight, init window. So where is that upgrade? Let's look for init. Init window, window, door, door. Init tire, init door. Okay, so that's vehicle and part. That's the signature. Cool. That is our function. And okay. What do we do next? Local scan ID equals vehicle dot. That should be this. Where is it? Skin ID. Skin index. And can we, for example, set it like that, 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 and that. Would that work? I guess it should. Print skin ID. Okay, and there is like no default in it, right? Okay, no default init it is then. So we don't call anything like that from here. Okay, okay. Let's get this series normal for vehicles. Door, where's our internals? Interior here. Modal, let's... Oh, if we redefine Lua, we'll redefine everything. So that should go to shared, right? Shared interior here. Lua. Let's go init equals this vehicle init adjust geometry. Save. And let's restart the game and watch our what happens on the start. So let's exit. Oh, yeah, before we do that. just geometry, print PZK skin index is this. And let's just for certainty make some fixed control print at the top before we do anything. Okay. I don't know if you can pick up that on the microphone, but it appears to be a thunderstorm coming in. So that's exciting. Let's watch for Lua errors. If we messed up some Lua code, then we'll start getting Lua errors and might crash the game. But that so far, that's just a hello world test, so it shouldn't mess up anything. There were a bunch of Lua errors. We don't see any messages here in chat, so that's a problem. So, what were the errors? PZK VLC animated, yeah, that's what I figured. Now let me try to locate that. Sorry. Project Zomboid, logs, where's the logs? No, not that Zomboid. I need... here. Zomboid, yeah, logs. Debug log txt. Let's drop it here. Okay. Error. No errors. Let's check for the last one. PZK VLC animated exception thrown operation concat not defined for operand nil and that. So that is null. That's line 3. So That turned out to be nil. Huh. Let's nil or what? How do we write logic operations in Lua? Is it C syntax or is it word syntax? Lua logic or logical operators. Okay, and nil and 13. Not nil. So that should be so that should get around this issue. Okay. So let's exit to menu and try to restart. Hello. I did not stop the game and instead exited to main menu to wait on this dark screen for long. Okay. Be it your way. Let's stop it via Steam and restart completely. Okay, we have a low error already. That's not a good sign, but what you gonna do about it? Let's go investigate it. So last one, here, that is expected near or. Okay. Okay, I guess or needs to be lowercase. So once again, no logs here, that's fine. Let's exit game. And try to start it over. Okay, doesn't appear to be a Lua error now. Is there? Yeah. And that seemed to fix that Lua error. Okay, so good news. We didn't get any errors. Bad news is apparently... Oh, no, here they are. That's the logs we were looking for. So skin index is null. That's a bit disappointing. So that's not how we access skin index. What if we use that instead? Because in those examples here from extensions we use that. get inventory item, but when we're using that, we are also using some method and not a field. Do we have a method to get skin index? Get skin index. Yeah, that should do it. So let's get that. Save. Okay, and let's restart the game. Confirm. So, just in case you were wondering, why do I need this skin index? That's not relevant for those particular vehicles, though they are my guinea pig at the moment. But it's relevant for other F-type vehicles and a bunch more. And I got tired of having those varying geometries get in the way, so now I am trying to make a method how they can be applied on the fly. Because that might be possible with this skin index property. And some careful scripting, but oh, what you gonna do? No Lua errors so far. Okay. Okay, vehicles skin index is 0, so we got 0 across the board here. Do we have any vehicle that has multiple skins? I don't think so, yeah. So, but vehicle that does have multiple skins is, for example, vehicle laser here. No, not laser fire. Laser police, laser ranger. Actually, yeah, let's get this laser fire. So I believe it does have multiple skins. Vehicle. HSV and skin. Yeah. So it has those 4 skins. Yeah, that sounded a bit awkward, but yeah. What you gonna do? Okay. So that let's drop from here for now, and let's go to our where is this laser? Laser to door and R animated. Interior. Is it interior? No. Let's put it here for now. Actually, no. We'll make a new part for it. Part PZK lights host. So model, let's call that 1, 2. So that I hope is, oh yeah, let's call that A1, A2, A. So that's gonna be safe for sure. And we need to go to Blender here. Save that. Let's open recent. We need to like car galloper here. Okay. So new collection. Because I don't want to mess those models up. I just want something new to try on. Laser galloper like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's front left. What? Oh, that's light. This is lights collection? No. A vehicle laser 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's copy this laser. Oh. Don't you have anything in here? So you have grill laser 1, 2, you have component 2 door base. Huh. Okay then. Let's go to components. Component 2 door base. So all of those. Actually, yeah, I want to just export those. That should be fine. Or is it? Yeah, that should be fine. Export FBX, use PZ preset here, PZK. Where's this laser or galloper? Galloper static, galloper FBX, car galloper. Experimental. Okay, so that's our new export. Now going to text. Vehicles, new folder. Nope, I said vehicles. New folder. Galloper. A new file. Model. Sorry. Models. .txt. Yeah. So let's take this vehicles, galloper, two-door, base, experimental A. Let's take that as export name, and model name is this, two-door base. That's gonna be, yeah, that's okay for now. Yeah, that's okay for now. Next would be galloper, fill, province 1, experimental. That's gonna be like grill galloper 125. Yeah, let's put this name here. Oops. I should go here, yeah. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, those two should be fine for now. That one, let's don't save. It's galloper two-door. So that one we're gonna ignore for now. Lights we're gonna change template, galloper lights. Oh, okay. So you are using this laser animated, right? Franklin galloper using laser modern as an example. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we can work with that too. Let's go find our caliper file. Where was it? Let's go template, caliper, PZK, caliper. Yeah, let's just name it like that. You inherit everything from here, that's fine. And we add extra part that we call PZK fill. That needs all of that. All visible is false. Create default, that's okay, but we also want init equals to what we just wrote. Okay, and now modals. Modal fill A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. And that's gonna be that modal here. And that modal here gonna be fill A6, 7, 8, A at the end too. Don't forget that. And you use that geometry. Okay. So instead of those bars, we use A. And now we need part reference. Where's this get part by ID? What do you return? Get part count, part by ID, vehicle parts. Okay. Do you have your modals list? No, it doesn't appear so. Okay. Part set modal visible. Set modal visible, yeah. That's this thing. base equal get script name. Local fill parts map. Does it work like that? Yeah. Okay, now with caliper we can use that as our base model. Caliper, that is your base model. Two-door exception, and that as our animations template, which would go here. Save. Let's restart game and see it blow up. All of those are fine. None of them triggered any messages here. That was expected because I kind of unhooked them from this call. And now we need to spawn a galloper. Spawn vehicle. Galloper. Franklin Galloper. Spawn. Okay. So here we can see that it kinda didn't well, it is missing this piece of geometry, but it didn't get hooked up to the rest of animations. Why would that be? Well, because, yeah, the usual stuff here. And because I missed this comma and it kinda probably lost this part too. Let's go destroy this one and restart game. No Lua errors so far, that's good. That all should be fine. Debug, spawn vehicle. Galloper, Franklin Galloper, spawn. Okay, so animations, they got linked up. Did we get print messages here? I don't think we did. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's use our trick with teleportation. Teleport here. So vehicles are unloaded. Now let's get back and teleport here. So that vehicle gets loaded back in. That's odd. Okay, save that. Let's go into game. Let's try to reset Lua. That reloaded. Let's try again. So there are two versions now. Either, oh hello, it's already loaded. Either that only triggers on init, or it's not triggering at all. So that didn't trigger at all. Did I? No, that's vehicles Lua. I want models txt. Oh, thank you. That's very helpful on your behalf and a bit of embarrassing on mine. So I indeed had a typo here. Well, oops. Okay. Okay, that should clear some up. Not everything, probably, but some. Yeah, thank you. And that was like in the only place that mattered. I'd say, yeah, it's wider than just a Zomboid modder. It's any programmer. Like the amount of time you have to spend looking for missing a comma or semicolon or a typo like that. Yeah. That's not just Zomboid specific, that's general programming. Okay, so that is skin index is A5A, so it should be skin. Let's see if we switch it. Next should tell us, yeah, index 6. That's good. And a vehicle is a base Franklin Galloper. So that's what I was interested in. Now, with this script, no, not this. Adjust light geometry. Okay. That's okay. Nope. How do we work with that here? And that's just through vehicle ID, right? Yeah. So that's base. Equals, let's go that. How do we make those happen? Usually, yeah, just name like that. You know what? I think that's how I'm gonna do this. Like list equals array. And in those arrays we'll repeat the same line several times. It's gonna be like 3, 4, 5 times that, and followed by 3 more times that. Or no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Or even, yeah, like 1. Local fill data equals ports fill map from vehicle get script name. If fill data then and okay, model name none. Yeah, let's reference some Lua syntax. Okay, so we'll have to use pairs here. Okay. Doesn't matter that. This is gonna be end here. Oh. Let's go put that here. Okay. Let's check that out. Okay, let's continue. No Lua errors. Yes, Lua errors. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what this error is about then. Did we get some readouts here? Function. Concat is not defined between that and null. Really? So that modal name was... Or was it this? String match. Oh. That's because I used the wrong thing here. That should be not match, that should be find. Both here and here. Save. And let's restart the game. Yeah, and I had even example here, string rusted. Okay. And yep, still an error. So what's this time? Yeah, that's the same. Same. At line 14. Well, I think we will have to fix that error next time, because this stream is at its end. Thank you for watching. I really hope to see you next time. Tomorrow morning will be another gameplay stream, and maybe after that I will do some more mod making, though no promises yet. If I do, then yeah, great. Well, thank you for watching, and goodbye.